Back again. It's your boy Jez with
Afo in the building as well, and we have a special guest.
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, a very, very special guest. The next top star of Arsenal Football Club.
Yes, sir.
Andre Harriman. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You guys might not know this, but Andre is my cousin. I taught him everything he knows, and no, I'm kidding. But no, it's good to see Andre's growing. He's in the Arsenal Academy right now, and he's doing big things, guys. He's doing big things. So we thought it'd be a good idea get you on the pod, have a little chat, see how things are like, what's life like at Arsenal, and yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Afo, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm good. First time we're doing a setup like this, so again, it feels good. Like with Andre being the first person we're experiencing this with, where we're sitting down and doing it in person. So looking forward to it, and yeah, man. Again, we've got a superstar in the making, so looking forward to the conversation.
All right, Andre. So tell us, man. How did you get into football?
I would say around like 4 or 5. Just the basic kicking in the park. You know, just the basic stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, ever since then, you just kind of fall in love with it. Yeah, that's the main thing. And I've got a brother, so me and him. In the park
So Brandon, right?
Yeah, Brandon, yeah.
So Brandon's now at Hull Academy as well. He's doing his thing up there. What's his position?
Number 10, like.
Number 10. So
Centre mid? No, I'm a striker.
Striker, okay.
Yeah.
Top striker,
Yeah.
Okay. So describe to us your playing style, man. Like, what's Andre spectacular at?
I would say I'm intelligent.
Okay.
Like my movement's good, and in and around the box. I would say, yeah.
That's it. I've seen you get your head on a few as well.
Yeah.
So pretty decent, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, bro, how old are you now?
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
So literally, I would say like maybe a month ago, you were like 3 inches shorter than you are now. So you just had a
I've grown a lot.
like,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I've grown.
Because I remember when you guys were in the academy, they were saying that like you guys were a bit small.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. All of a sudden they've shot up.
So who's taller than team, but you and your brother?
I'm taller than him.
Taller than now. Okay.
Probably like 1 inch, 2 inches.
So he's like 6 foot. He's like 5'10", 5'11". Like that, and they're probably not even finished growing, man. So that's scary stuff, man.
Moving from playing in the park, 4 or 5 years old, to then trying to join an academy. So what was that process like?
So I joined Sunday League.
Okay.
Because a lot of my friends from like Whetstone, Totteridge area, and there's a team called Whetstone Wanderers. From like 5 minutes from my house. So yeah, just playing with them, and then because my brother, he's 2 years older than me, I sometimes played with him.
Okay.
So I'll say that helped me a lot, playing up at an early age, playing with more physical players.
Yeah. When you were playing on the Sunday League, did you feel like I'm the best player here?
Nah, I never felt like that.
Humble, I like it. Okay.
I did score a lot though. I did score a lot, but always humble.
Yeah, good way to.
I like that, man.
Good way to.
All right, just quick pause. So you're playing at Arsenal.
Yeah.
You're an Arsenal fan as well. What are you thinking about how the club's doing at the minute?
They're doing well. I'm seeing the vision. The vision is going in the right direction.
Okay, so you have obviously I don't give two shits about Arsenal.
Yeah, no, he's a hater.
United.
Are you Arsenal fan?
Yeah, I'm Arsenal fan.
Oh,
come on.
Yeah, lovely.
So, A for the B, what are you thinking about the direction Arsenal's going in right now?
I think we are going in the right direction. I think we've got the right manager at this moment in time. Things are moving well. The last few weeks have been a bit shaky. Again, obviously, we've had 3 sending off now, so which is not ideal. But I feel with what we have at the moment, we've got a good base with the goalkeeper, defense, midfield can improve a little bit. And then attack as well, I think we're strong as well. So we play Liverpool this weekend. We'll see how we do. Like I said, it's not ideal because we had so many sending off. And me and Jeremy have had this conversation. It feels as if the Premier League is kind of like targeting us a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Can you feel it as well?
I feel it a bit.
He's feeling it as well.
Honestly.
He's feeling it.
I feel like there's always an agenda against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
Oh my
Are they doing that?
Every team wants to beat us.
Are you feeling it at academy level? Are the refs again at you guys at academy as well?
Yeah.
At every level.
We had a standing off at our last game.
What was it for?
Because it was second yellow.
Okay.
The first one, it was a pen, but I think it should have been a red card.
Okay.
But then he gave a yellow, and then the second one, it was like a foul. It was never a second yellow.
Okay.
But the ref still gave it.
Hold on. If you're saying that the first one should have been a red anyway, the guy should have gone.
Yeah,
That's gone.
Yeah, but we got away with that one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But anyway, how did you guys still won?
No, we lost 4-2.
4-2. Okay.
Yeah.
What game was that?
Against Aston Villa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Unfortunately, last year.
I'm actually quite impressed with what Aston Villa are doing as like a club in the professional side as well, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Unai Emery.
Yeah.
I think he's like man for man. No. Actually, yeah. He's definitely better than Arteta.
You think he's better than Arteta? Why is he better than Arteta? Let's actually hear why you think.
Okay, well, I think that he does a lot more with less. I don't think Arteta could do. It's unfair because I haven't seen Arteta do it, but I don't think Arteta could do what Unai has done at the clubs that he's been at previously. So, if I compare to what he did at Aston Villa, and if I compare what he did to when he was at is it Valencia or Villarreal? Sorry, where they won the Europa, and he won it like time and time. And you guys have been in the Europa League.
Yeah.
You guys haven't won that. And when he came to Arsenal,
I was going to say, don't forget that.
Definitely.
Arteta
has struggled at the beginning as well.
Yeah.
But I think Unai, just because he didn't have like the big name behind him, and I also think that he had the hardest job going straight after Wenger. So just like you see with United and David Moyes, he had like an impossible job straight after Sir Alex Ferguson. So I think Unai had the same challenge as well, going straight in after Wenger.
And I guess with football fans, the way they are, they expect success, especially when you're a top club. They expect success immediately.
And then what about the players that you're playing with right now at the minute? Who's the guys that, alongside yourself, you reckon are going to have good long careers at Arsenal?
I would probably say Ife Ibrahim.
Okay.
So like me and him have been at Arsenal since like 7. We joined pretty much the same time, and cause we're both like not as like big, I would say like everyone else, we kind of like do everything the same, like in the gym.
Okay.
So we work together quite a bit.
Okay.
Is he a winger?
No, he's a centre mid.
Okay. So you mentioned about being big, and I know after we talked about your growth spurt as well. What's the training and weights like at the professional level?
It's different. I would say because we have like multiple different games, sometimes it is hard to get gym in. But I would say when we have time to do gym, it's hardcore. I would say we do gym 3 times a week. So Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday.
Right.
Yeah.
And in terms of like the coaches and what they want from you, do they set you any targets in the gym, or is it more just
So like you're based on like, well, we've done it like you're more individualized, like put into like a group of like people with similar tasks, like whether you need hypertrophy, whether you need strength, power, and then the gym's basically based around that, and there's like iPads in the gym to set your weight, and stuff like that.
See the iPad to set your weight?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that technology.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Wait, what gym do you go to?
I'm at the gym.
Oh, okay. That's why you don't see that technology, right?
Yeah.
press a button and all of a sudden, so you put like 40 kg in.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And then it has each of your sets. So then,
where you at?
Huh?
Virgin
Active.
Yeah, sorry. Big boys. So kind of sticking with the academy. So obviously being an Arsenal fan, there's always a conversation of who's got the best academy. So why do you think Haaland is better? Is your skills Carrington?
Yeah.
So why do you think Haaland is better than all the other academies? What do you think what makes you guys different?
I would say the coaches care for us.
Okay.
And that although they demand you, they also support you in the best way. So like they would challenge you, but it might be for the good reason, basically.
Okay.
So like, not shout at you, but tell you constructive criticism.
Okay.
In a way that you can take into
Yeah.
other parts of your life, to be fair.
So, you know, in terms of, and we'll bring Phil up in a little bit, but in terms of like coaches that have had an impact on you as you've been going up, to tell us about a few of them and why.
Does it have to be at Arsenal? Or
No, anyway.
I would say probably at Arsenal. Actually, let me start outside first.
Okay.
And outside. I would say outside, probably, obviously my cousin Phil. Obviously, he's always there for me.
So that's Phil Elite Coaching, right?
Yeah, Phil's Elite
Just
Coaching.
giving you the shout out.
Yeah. Phil's Elite Coaching, because obviously I've got local power league next to me, whether it's on an off day or like in the off season, so
And like
keep taking over.
before you guys, like, before you know you were at the academy level, he was with you coaching. all the way through as
Coaching,
well,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
So he's always been there. So he comes to my games sometimes, so he can really see what I need to improve on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Sam Cox,
Okay.
because he lives in my area, so he worked at Spurs, or still works at Spurs now. So he's helped a lot, and probably at Arsenal, I would say Matt Porter,
Okay.
because I would say going from like under 11s, under 12s
Mhm.
to like under 13, under 14, I would say that's the biggest step, because from under 12 you get a 2-year contract, but it's usually all the other ones before that is 1 year.
Okay.
And then that's when kind of taking to 11-a-side football. So I would say him, and then another coach called Aaron Clark, I would say him as well. Yeah, those two.
And bro, like obviously I've watched you guys grow up, man, and I know you guys have been football crazy this whole time. Would you say like you've been singularly focused on football and nothing else, or what were the things you focused on outside of football? Or if it was just football, it was just football.
Like in my spare time?
In your spare time, but like, is this what you always wanted to do and there was nothing else?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, always. No, but at young ages I was quite fast, so people were telling me like to do running, but I wasn't really with that.
No.
And then obviously rugby as well. Yeah.
Did you play rugby?
Yeah, I did play
tried
rugby at school.
He did.
And then because I was fast, I used to play on the wing.
Yeah, that's where they put everyone.
Well, they didn't put me there. But because I remember in the garden, there was a few times where I called you up, was like, "Oh, I'll teach the boy something." Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, there's nothing I can teach them, man."
Yeah.
Okay, and going back to coaching, like favorite coaches. So Jack Wilshere, obviously Arsenal legend, Super Jack,
Yeah.
has moved on from Arsenal, now going off to Norwich. So you've been a part of the under-18s team. Is it first time this year? You've been playing with
Yeah,
the
first time this year, but towards the end of the under-16 season,
Okay.
I was on the bench a couple, played a couple,
Okay.
started a couple, so yeah.
Okay. So what was it like playing underneath him? What was he like as a coach?
I would say coming in from under-16 to under-18, I'm playing with like older players who already experienced a year of like full time. I would say he helped a couple of us like kind of fit into the team, made you feel like calm, relaxed, free to do. So you know, like when you got on the pitch, it was your ability, and that he wasn't telling us what to do, which was out of what we're meant to do. So yeah, and then this season, he's really helped me take my game to another level. You know, whether it's helping me in analysis, telling me what to do, like off the ball, to help me score more goals. So yeah.
Who would you say is your football comp if you're comparing yourself to a player that's currently playing? Or it can be a retired player. You can say Thierry Henry if that's how you feel. I've seen some videos. I've seen moments where I'm like, oh, this might be TT.
Yeah. Some people say I do play a bit like him.
Okay, claim it. It's okay.
Okay, I'll probably say Thierry Henry. Yeah.
Okay. Have you had a chance to meet him?
No, not yet.
I know at one point he was a coach with the academy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Okay.
He came to Haaland a few times, but never got to score.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing. I'm sure you'll be interviewed by him one day. You know.
So sticking on that. So I know recently. So again, I've been following the academy for a while now. But he's been football manager, so back in the day, so everyone. And I know recently there's been a lot of chats with obviously Chido Obi, who recently moved to Man United. A lot of fans were extremely upset about that.
He's a good talent, is he?
Good, good talent. Arsenal were trying to keep him. 16 as well.
16 as well.
Yeah. So again, Arsenal were trying to keep him. He was scoring like 7 goals in the game. 5 goals in the game.
Wow.
Now gone to United. United have given him stupid bread. So again, like
Oh, for 16?
Yeah, apparently it's some mad money. But yeah, congrats to him. So I guess as an Arsenal fan, you play the same position as him. Again, maybe it made it easy for Arsenal to kind of say like, do you know what, move on, it's okay, because we know we've got Andre coming through the ranks. So maybe kind of like describe your game and what Arsenal fans can look forward to as you keep progressing into under 18s, 21s, and then first team one day.
I feel like I'm always active.
Okay.
Whether like, because I feel like sometimes as a striker, you're not always involved in the game. So you've always got to be ready, whether that one chance, 2 chances falls to you, you've just got to take it. And I feel like that could get you a career. So like just taking those small chances, I would say, in and around the box.
Okay.
Would be something to look out for.
Yeah, that's cool. And recently, I saw you scored in the Champions League, or equivalent of like under 19 Champions League.
Under 19 Champions.
So what's the difference between playing the English teams and playing the European teams?
Much more experience.
Okay.
Always want to win.
Okay.
We played Shakhtar, I think, a couple of days ago.
Okay.
We unfortunately lost 1-0, but the way they played, they just sat off. Just sat off. They scored, I think, in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Sat off the rest of the game, going down.
Prime Joseph.
Yeah. Park the bus.
Wow.
And in those games, it can get like frustrating. But you just need to keep your head. I'll say that's the main difference. Smarter.
Okay. Oh, so you feel like when you play European teams, it's smarter.
Okay. A bit more tactical.
Yeah, tactical.
Yeah.
There's an element of winning, like.
Just get the result.
Yeah, get the result.
Because I would have thought at that level, you want to like be still expressing yourself. Getting your skills in the right place by playing. Yeah. But obviously, as you said, these guys are just there for winning.
Yeah, and I think the games are more physically demanding as well. A lot more physically demanding.
All right, bro. So tell me, like, outside of rugby, what's Andre when he's not playing? Sorry, not rugby, football.
Football. Cause I'm a gamer.
Yeah. Go and tell them your handle, man.
FIFA, Fortnite.
Okay. And if they want to play you online, what's the handle?
PS5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just play.
We'll get it and we'll put the thing at the bottom of the screen. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay. So FIFA, Fortnite.
Ultimate Team, Pro Clubs.
Tell us your ultimate team.
In goal, Courtois.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
Right back, Koundé. Centre back, Saliba, Van Dijk.
Okay.
Top.
Left back, Mendy, Real Madrid.
Okay. Yeah.
CDM. Her name's Patry something. And then.
You know Patry?
Who does he play for?
No, it's a she. She plays for Barcelona.
Oh wait, hold on. They start putting women in.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that mix and match.
Yeah.
Mix and match. Good.
Like,
I play FIFA in this.
Yeah.
I was playing a game. I didn't see it.
I know. Then another Barcelona.
Wait, what's that rate?
88.
So it'd be according to the women's game.
Yeah. And then I've got.
You don't think she's in the man's game?
Let's move on. Let's move on. I haven't seen her play.
What's wrong with you, man?
The Barcelona team are like top 2 in Europe.
I know she could play, man.
Then I've got this another woman called Bonmati. She's 91.
Okay, yeah.
Who does she play for?
Barcelona as
Okay,
well.
so Barcelona just stacking up.
And then on the right, I've got Foden. On the left, I've got Rashford. But there's this thing called Evo, where you can upgrade him.
Yeah, he needs that. Right?
Yeah.
He needs that super boost.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like, you know how you can do put like playstyles on him, like
Yeah.
Hunter.
Okay,
and
yeah.
that. It's basically that, but a bit more.
Yeah.
And then up front, I've got Son,
Okay.
87 rated, and Griezmann.
Okay.
88 rated.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So if you had to pick a team, so let's say like your friends came around now and they're playing, which team are you picking to play with? And is there a cheat team?
Real Madrid.
Back in the day, there used to be like people
Yeah,
like, no one can use that team.
Real Madrid's a cheat team, right?
Real Madrid. A couple of seasons ago, it was PSG when they had
Neymar. Yeah.
I would say Real Madrid. Yeah, Real Madrid.
But you know what? I think it's Real Madrid because I played these guys
Yeah.
like maybe a couple months back, and it was because their defense is quick.
Yeah, quick.
The defense is quick.
Yeah.
So it helps you get out of trouble a lot of the time if someone like breaks the line or something. Rob, I used to slap people at our boarding school at FIFA, man. It was.
What FIFA was it on?
Bro, that must have been like.
That would have been like 2010?
2010, yeah.
10.
I wasn't getting slapped, but you were slapped.
No, you weren't very good that.
Nah, I was not getting. Let's not start this.
But you weren't good though, were you?
I could play.
Have you ever beaten me?
I
don't think you've ever.
Bro, I've come to your house. I've come to your parents' house. I beat you at your parents' house.
Has he beat? I don't know.
I came to your mom's house to beat you, bro.
Sure. I actually don't think this guy's ever beaten me.
I beaten you.
Wait, what did you play on?
I beaten you.
Nah, bro, this was like PS3.
PS3, damn.
Bro. Listen, you lot are old.
That reminds me of like Kevin Hart.
No, because I used to play on the Wii.
Okay, yeah.
And the what's it called?
Nintendo Switch or just Nintendo?
No, just Nintendo.
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I stopped gaming like when I went to uni just because of time. But I actually know that it's from a podcast I was watching with Dr. Mike Israetel, who's a sports scientist. He was just with a PhD. He was talking about how recovery. A lot of people do recovery wrong, and how they like to focus on doing something as part of recovery when actually recovery is about subtracting. And when people are recovering, they might want to go stretching, or maybe they want to use the sauna. But sometimes sauna's good for people. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not recovery in the sense that you're not switched off. If you're the type of person that can get into recovery and can get into a sauna, you're hot and you can just chill out, calm.
Yeah.
But if you're not, and you're the person that's this is hot, right? I can't do this, then that's not recovery. You want to be doing something that you could just switch off, relax, and gaming is a good way of doing it.
That's what I like.
That's
That's what I like.
Fortnite. Fortnite's just a shoot game, isn't it?
Yeah. Like building.
And I know they have different suits and stuff.
Yeah,
skins. That's what they call it.
Jeremy, man.
Well, you didn't know it.
I didn't know it. When you say you're sounding like Ox, right? Sounding like Ox.
What skin are you wearing at the minute?
Do you wear skin? Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Okay, you wear skin. So cool.
Soccer skin and soccer skin is a Galaxy. Yeah, soccer skin and Galaxy. Those two.
Fair.
Because I know you have to pay for them skins, right?
Yeah.
How much money are you spending on these all the team and?
I spend more money on the team though. I don't really spend on
Fortnite. Okay, calm.
Because the way FIFA is the FIFA points are just sitting there, they're just staring at me I gotta get him.
Here we go again.
Because the way that is that there's a £70 one.
Okay.
The £87 one and the £120 one. Those ones too expensive. But then the £21 is it's calling my name. Because it's not a lot of money, but
that shit adds up.
I can get
And
packs.
that's for a 16-year-old. Obviously, you're playing. You'll get a little something. But for a 16-year-old,
I'll show you after.
Yeah, show me
I'll show you
after.
after.
Yeah,
fair enough.
And then there's a £45 one. That one just calls my name.
Did you get it sometimes?
It gets me a lot. Gets me a lot. I put half of my money away and then the other half.
It's enjoyment. Just enjoyment.
Enjoyment.
Fair.
That's
Yeah,
good. That's good. Jez, so recently we was talking about recovery and players playing too much games. So, do you feel as if footballers are playing too much? Again, obviously, being younger, maybe you guys don't play as much. You can recover quicker. But yeah, what's your thoughts on how many games players are playing in a season?
I think it's a lot. Because if you think about it, they play the league. If they manage to win most of their cups, they'll be in loads of that. Then if there's international breaks, so obviously you see some players, I don't know if they're faking it but they might come off halfway after in the game.
One international?
Yeah, they might not want to go into nationals.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is a lot of games, and then you're seeing more people do injuries like ACLs, and then I think saw a clip of like Rodri talking about it.
Yeah.
He ended up getting injured. I saw a couple other players, and then they ended up getting injured. So I think, there's.
So how long does it take you to recover after you play the game? So like, does your body hurt? My body hurts not when I work out, but for you, does it? At 16?
I feel like it hurts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say 1 day.
1 day, okay.
1 to 2 days.
Okay.
Because say we play on Saturday and then we have a match on Tuesday. That's how it usually is. So they'll give us Sunday to recover.
Okay.
Whether that we have half the people that maybe didn't play as many minutes or didn't play, they will come in and train.
Yeah.
And then the other people might do recovery. Then on the Monday, it's the preparation day.
Okay.
So you'll do everyone together, but it'll be a lighter session.
Okay.
It's like tactics and stuff. And then you also do they do a lot of recovery there though, which is, they actually help you a lot, and the physios help you a lot, whether you need to come out of the session. Obviously you want to do like most sessions, but if you're absolutely tired, then they can take you out the session. And it's not like they take you out the session because you're going to get injured or you're not going to play. They do it just to care for you.
Okay.
And take more time to recover,
We should have asked you at the beginning, so what is a typical day like? What does it look like? From what time do you wake up to go into training to like the whole day? What does it look like? Are you still doing school?
A little bit. It's different because most days are different.
Okay.
I would say Monday and Tuesday are the more longer days. Then
what time does it start on Monday?
So Monday.
What time would you wake up?
Monday I'll wake up about 8.
Okay.
7:50.
Shit. I wish I was waking up at 8, man.
Is it? What time do you wake up?
That's a good time, bro.
I wake up at 6, man.
6.
What time is Mara getting up? Mara gets up early.
Mine gets up, but I think they just start earlier, man. Because forwards in rugby get there earlier than backs because they have extra like weights and stuff to do. But yeah, Mara's up like 6.
Yeah,
so we get in 8:45 most days.
Okay.
And obviously because I'm 25 minutes from the training ground.
Okay.
I'll probably leave 8:20, 8:25.
Yeah.
Taking 20 minutes to get ready. So.
Yeah.
And then on Monday we have education from 9:30.
Well, at Arsenal.
Yeah, at Arsenal.
Okay.
So I'm doing BTEC Sports at the moment.
Cool.
So yeah, for 3 hours, and then they do that because say we've had a game on Saturday, rather than training in the morning and doing education in the afternoon, they give us more recovery time. So the sessions are more intense.
Okay.
Then yeah, we'd do the education till 12:30, have lunch, then prep at 2, train from 2:30 to like 3:45, gym at 4 to 5, and then probably analysis from the game. From the game.
Like an hour.
Yeah, another hour till 6.
And
then done.
And then do it again the next day.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Wednesdays all education day. 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon. Then Thursday is more lighter, but it's getting back into it. We might have 2 sessions on Thursday. Depends on what our week is like. Who's played what. And then Friday is the match day -1. Okay. Which is just like you train in the morning at like 10, 11. And then you probably do full recovery for like an hour, have lunch, and then go home like 2:30.
Okay.
So Friday's the
It's a chill one.
Yeah, chill one.
Is it hard to study and play football? Because again, like when you've got the vision of I'm going pro, I'm going to play in the Premier League. Athletes might think they don't need the education. Like how do you find it, and how much do you care about studying?
Education.
Yeah.
It's very important, and the two people who are doing it, they've been there for a long time, for like 20 plus years. So they've seen like obviously like Saka, for example, and then everyone asks, what would they like in education? And always the answer is he just got the work done. He was just so disciplined, and then you kind of see, well, that's where he is right now because of his discipline. So it's kind of just as important as being on the pitch, and you can
I know your mum would have let you.
Yeah, no,
no chance.
No chance.
What's Saka like? So you mentioned him there. Obviously.
He's nice.
Yeah, cool guy.
Yeah, cool guy. Always got time.
Very well.
Time for youngsters. Stuff like that.
Okay.
We were one of the guys I know, Musa, who's do you know Musa? He's one of the scouts. Well, he's not scouts for Arsenal specifically, but he's like a younger scout. And he always says that he sees your mum on the sideline and she's serious.
Yeah.
Serious.
At game day, my mum.
She comes to every game.
Yeah. It's like if you stand with her on the type, it's like she's playing. Like she does all the motions. She moves with me.
Wow.
Like literally, she walks up the line. Say like.
She's like the lineman.
Yeah, the line.
She's like VAR.
Basically, the liner for me. Basically, she moves up and down, and then she tilts me on the pitch, and sometimes. And I don't want to hear it.
Has she ever been told, excuse me, can you get off? Have they ever? Because
No.
At your level,
Yeah.
parents get told
If
to get off.
they're like loud.
Okay.
No, she hasn't really got told to
Not yet.
Nah, not yet. Not yet.
So one question I wanted to ask before we start Sean Phil.
Yeah.
So you can play for, I believe, England, Ghana,
and Nigeria.
and Nigeria.
Yeah.
So again, have you thought about which national team you'd want to play? Recently interviewed the Nigerian Super Eagles captain, William Chusakong.
Yeah.
He was saying that he's working on trying to get more players that are Nigerian heritage to play for Nigeria. So who are you playing for? Have you decided yet?
No, I haven't decided yet. I haven't been called up either.
Okay.
Not yet. Hopefully.
Hey, tell him. If you,
Yeah.
who do you want? Who do you want? Tell him.
I can't lie. At the moment, I think at youth level you can play for who you like.
Okay.
Like, doesn't really matter. I haven't thought about the first team side yet, but I feel like there's so many people that think like, at England, like there's not the same opportunity as like Nigeria or Ghana as there is at England. But I'm like, if more people would play for countries like Nigeria or Ghana, the team would actually be good. Like, actually be really good to like qualify. So
Do you care about being like the difference maker and thinking, do you know what? I know England really want me, but I'm going to play for Nigeria instead and be the reason why we get to.
I beg, don't put that on my cousin, right? He doesn't need to make that decision right now. Andre, you don't worry about that, man.
Nah, because I was thinking about it. It would be good to be the difference maker. Because if you see like, for example, Nketiah, he was at Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's one of like the top goal scorer for under 21s at England, and he's not in the first team.
Yeah.
So it's like, is there a point of being called up for England if you're just going to get to under 21s, under 19s and stop? Like, so, but I think the most important thing is actually playing consistently for your country, whether it's Nigeria, Ghana, or England. That would be.
I think like at the moment it's just playing, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's whatever club it is right now, it's just playing to get experience. And obviously, Phil, you were a part of Andre's, rise and Brandon's as well.
Yeah.
So tell us about Phil's elite coaching and what bring you to football, man.
So I think my story was, obviously I feel like I fell into it. I've always had a love for it, always had a love for helping them. Obviously started with Brandon and Andre mainly because I was kind of not forced into it, but it was more like, if they worried about their first touch or anything to do with the game, anything to do with like analysis, initially they would have to sit down all together have a chat about it, and probably just work on it. So I think over the years, it kind of became something we were doing more than anything else, you know, rather than on a Friday night, me being able to go out and chill with my friends and whatnot. I would obviously spend a lot of time with Andre. I felt like most times we were preparing for a game, either Saturday or Sunday, and I just felt like over time I just got that responsibility of just looking out for them. Obviously we are cousins, but we've grown up as like almost brothers, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I feel like over time I just kind of fell into it. So I've always had a love for football. I felt like I wanted to chase it myself, but obviously knowing Nigerian families and you know what I mean, it was like, I remember telling my mom at 10, yeah, mom, I'm so good at football. Like, you need to put me on the team. And she was just like, yeah, just go read your books first.
Yeah.
And then I think she distracted me. She whacked out a spoon of vinegar, and I think she just put it in my mouth. And then obviously I was like, after that was end of conversation.
Wait, that was your punishment for wanting to play football?
I think it was her way to just kind of distract me from.
If you play football, this is what happens.
She distracted me.
This is what comes out. Vinegar in your mouth.
I actually don't know what she was thinking. I just remember that.
Wow.
Because I used to play with my older cousins as well. He was really good at football. He was like the best in the school then. And he would bring me to play with his friends. And obviously, I don't know if they allowed me. Now that I'm older, I kind of question it. But I remember dribbling about 3-4 of his friends. And then I went, yo, I've got good feet. And obviously my cousin's like, yo, Phil, like, nah, you need to play football, this, that. And then obviously years go on, training the boys, meeting coaches, learning from coaches they're working with as well. And just kind of being a part of it became my reality. You know, I would literally wake up, just sit next to like a high level coach, study, listen to him. Before you know, I was training with professional players. And then that's it. After a while, I decided, you know what, this is what I love spending my time doing. I don't feel like I can do anything else. And then that's pretty much how I fell into it.
So maybe tell us a bit about Andre's game. So like, you've coached him through the years.
Yeah.
Where have you seen the most improvement, and
So
was your football come for him as well?
like, being honest, like, for me, obviously, yeah, I've coached Andre, but I feel like I'm more impressed about how his approach to the game. It's more like, I can't remember a day Andre hasn't, or even Brandon, haven't like thought about football, haven't done something football related.
Yeah.
I feel like, obviously this might be me being biased, but I feel like we put them in a situation where they were playing with professional players at like 12, 13, right? And they got on better with the pros than they got on with people their age.
Wow.
So I knew over time they had what it took
To get to the top.
Yeah, to get to the top in terms of they gel more with professional players. And I realized their game is sometimes with Andre is like off and on, because the older people liked his football. You know, younger parents that weren't so experienced would question, like they would see the potential, but they're not sure if he had what it took, because he simplified the game.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So, I mean, when he was younger, it would be like, everyone's just dribbling, you know, like the typical head down, practicing the skills, and Andre's like zoning out as a typical boy. All of a sudden he wakes up, receives the ball, one pass, straight to the striker, goal.
Wow.
So his efficiency was just through the roof in terms of compared to other players. I feel like that's where I felt like he would gel with all the players, because he just simplified the game. It would literally be 2-3 moves and you've got a goal, or you go on assist. He's also a creator. I think I saw him more as a creator. Over time, you know, I used to speak to his dad, his mom. There was always the confusion, will he end up as a winger, striker, midfielder? I like midfield. So
Actually, I thought he was going to be a midfielder as well.
Yeah,
like
I
has
thought
like
so.
energy,
Yeah,
being
I
box to
thought
box.
that, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
and his IQ, he's got a very like high IQ for the game. He studies the game more than probably anyone I know. If I'm being honest, it's just, he studies the game, always watching games. And I mean, that's been our reality, isn't it? Wake up, train, watch matches, study players.
Who are you studying at the moment? Which strikers?
Haaland,
Yeah.
in and around. Because I'll say most of my goals come from in and around the box.
Okay.
Haaland. What else did I say? Probably at Arsenal. When Trossard plays striker. Or Jesus.
Okay.
Because like they kind of come into feet, which is sometimes what I do.
Okay.
So I'll say those three.
Right, but Jesus ain't scoring goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
But the way, but skills wise though, Jesus again, like, it feels like when the ball doesn't leave his feet, his feet when he's cutting in and out. But again, I guess it's like the end product at the end. But again, crazy talent.
crazy. And Phil, so tell us a little bit about some of the other guys that you've been training at the moment. Any bright stars that we need to be looking out for?
Well, I feel like there's a couple. Well, I'm a believer in certain players. Obviously, I've worked with a few players, being a part of like signature ballers, Sam Cox Academy. I think we've got a few coming up. We've got Ramel. There's a boy called Patrick. I think he's unbelievable.
Where are these guys
He's
at?
at Peterborough.
What position are they playing?
I think Ramel plays a 10. He's at Hull City as well with Brandon. Patrick is at... Where's Patrick at?
Peterborough.
Yeah, Peterborough.
Yeah.
So Patrick's another upcoming star. We've got quite a few. We've got Jeremy, who's at Brentford. What else? There's loads. I think we've got Max. We've got Ollie at Spurs.
Okay.
So a few boys we've worked with over the years. I think in the next few years you see them come out on top. I think these boys, like especially with the environments I've worked in, you know, I realise that these boys do a lot outside the academies as well.
Okay.
As well as obviously making sure that they're in line with what is required in the academy.
Okay.
So there's a few boys I've worked with, some young boys as well, still coming up. But over the years, I think you hear about.
Do you feel like there's enough of a pathway for academy players to get into the first team in England?
I think it's difficult. I think if you can stick through it, then you can get to the first team. I think there's more of a pathway now.
Than it's better.
Yeah, it is better now because like when you hear about older players, it was more like someone got released and no one knows why.
Okay. How far back are you talking? Because for me, I'm thinking, I guess like we think about Man United when they had Gary Neville and those players, and it felt as if groups of players were put into the first team.
Yeah.
So are you talking like 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Or?
Well, the players I mean like maybe 8 to 10 years ago.
Okay.
Just because of social media, I feel like social media is a big thing. Social media actually helps in football.
Okay.
Because they would say things like, you know, someone got released, no one has any idea why. I think now it's more, there's like more, what do you call it? Publicists or writers or journalists that write about stories that happen. So everyone's exposed to like what goes on in the industry a lot more. Everyone's aware, even kids now. Like we've got 9-year-olds, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like I literally train some 9-year-olds on Monday nights and they're so clued up with the industry, you know.
They were probably better than me when I was like 10.
Really?
11.
Yeah, like these
Oh,
boys.
the technical level is crazy.
Oh my days. Like I'm not even saying not just technical, like mentality, work rate, technical ability,
Everything.
you know.
But that's like, that must be like their parents putting that into them though, isn't it? Because like, no 9-year-old is just coming out
And grinding.
like that,
Yeah. I feel like initially your parents push, but I feel like some boys know early. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll say with Brandon, remember the first time I got dribbled by Brandon, I think, I don't know, was he 4, 5?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe 5, 6. And obviously with them, they've had parents that support
Brandon's he's a skills, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's
he's
skills.
techie.
Yeah.
So I feel like, the parents do push, but I don't think you survive if it's not made for you.
If it's not like within, right?
Yes, if it doesn't come from you, like eventually you're gonna break. It's a tough industry. And I think one of the toughest industries in the world. Being a coach, obviously for me it's more of a personal approach, but I know boys would not survive. It's a tough journey.
Okay, so when should we expect Andre to be breaking into Arsenal first team?
What's the
It's not you, Phil. I don't want him. I don't want him answering it.
Okay.
I'll give my answer.
Okay, so my belief is obviously he's in the stage. Well, he writes down his goals. I feel like at the moment he's quite ahead of where he thought he'd be. I think we should be seeing the best of Andre, in my opinion, coming about next year, Feb, March. That's
true. I'm not saying
first team. I'm not saying first team. Because you know what? You know what I think. Yeah. You know what I think. I feel like, in my opinion, some boys are already almost there, but obviously you have to give it time in terms of maturity, understanding the game.
Yeah.
Self-belief is a big thing as well. Some boys believe in themselves a lot earlier than others, but as well as the physical development, that's important. So you can't rush certain things. But I don't know when he'll make first team. I just think the best of him is about to come.
And to be fair, Arsenal, we're in a position where we need strikers. Again, that's part of that's something we're lacking at the moment. Kai Havertz is the guy. Gabi Jesus getting injured here and there.
Yeah.
So. You're like third in command? Like what? So after those, I'm joking. But after like those two, I'm trying to think like in terms of like
the strikers,
centre forwards at Arsenal.
Yeah.
I can't think of
the strikers they have in the academy. So there's obviously me.
Yeah.
I'll go through the age. It's me. Then the year above me, there's someone called Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. What?
Oyetunde.
Okay, yeah.
And the year above me, him. There's this guy called Romari Ford.
Okay.
Year above that, I think his name's Keon Edwards.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Then
he's been on the bench a few times.
Yeah, above that, his name's Nathan Butler.
Okay.
He's been on the bench a few times
as well.
Then the first team players like.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can still take a couple steps, jump over them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. For me, like I'm saying, the best of them will come third March, but I don't think. I don't know when. I don't like to be
your own race, innit?
Yeah, your own race. Yeah. And in the academies, there's always boys ahead. But at the end of the day, like I posted something a couple of days ago where it's like it's your own story. So I feel like for instance, there were boys who were ahead of. There's some upcoming boys like Max Dalman. He might have people like Ethan in his position, Odegaard. You know what I mean? That's
how old is Max? Max 14.
14, yeah.
And he's the second mad talent as well.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, so like left footed.
That's another talent.
Yeah, left footed.
Who's that?
Mikey Moore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously it takes time. These guys are good. They're good, and now you're seeing it. You're seeing boys like Ethan in the first team, and I think he needs more time. Like more game time.
Well, Arsenal fans are shouting for him that he should be starting whilst Odegaard is out.
Yeah, because personally, I witnessed that boy play, and honestly, like special.
Different level,
And his mentality, isn't it? It's not.
Mentality is such a big thing because it can take you from just being like good player to like great.
Okay.
And you're saying he's got a good mentality?
Yeah.
Even Miles, again, I think Miles is a baller, and even though he's centre mid, he's playing for Arsenal at left back.
Yeah.
Part of me wonders and we'll see if Timber plays or not on the weekend. But if Timber doesn't play, personally, I would rather Miles play at left back than Zinchenko. Especially. Yeah. But the only concern is that is it fair to put Miles against Salah? It's not for his first. I think of his first. It's not fair for his first start. But for me, in terms of build-up play, I think Miles is unbelievable.
Yeah. Better than Zinchenko.
For me, Zinchenko. My problem with Zinchenko at the moment is I feel as if he does too much when he gets the ball, and because of that, then he loses it. And then he puts us in compromising positions because he takes the ball.
I think you just tell Zinchenko, relax a little bit.
I think they've been telling him to relax.
Relax, yeah.
He does, bro. I'm telling you, this guy for the last season and a half, he does too much when he gets the ball, and he puts us in compromising positions. And I get it because when you're a techie player, you think they're not gonna get the ball off me. They're getting the ball off you, bro. And he's playing like silly passes. He's playing silly passes at times, and Liverpool is one of those teams. If you make a mistake, 1-0, 2-0, like it's game over. Like it happened against Chelsea on last week.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. But again, keep it up. Okay, cool. So let's say now you get the opportunity. Let's say February next year, you get the opportunity to start with the first team. You score a goal, FA Cup, make it 3-0. What celebration are you doing? How are you celebrating the goal?
Knee slide,
yeah? But you perfected it though, because I've seen
it.
Are you sure? No, I did it against PSG.
Yeah, I've seen you do it.
I hit the Mbappe.
Okay, clean. Alright, cool.
Knee slide, and then
folding arms
probably. And then say I know like people down there.
Yeah.
Because I'd probably say I made my debut, I'd probably want someone like low in the crowd. So if I could run over to, probably.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
I like that. That's a legendary one. Very Thierry Henry as well.
Yeah.
What would you say is your superpower on the football pitch?
My instinct.
Instinct, okay.
I rely a lot on instinct, and I feel like I'm always in the right position
Okay.
at the right time. Like,
Okay.
shit. Well, especially this season, if you see most of my goals,
Yeah.
just like reactive in the
Like
goals.
that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're into music. So what song do you listen to get pumped up? Do you have a tune that you listen to?
Gunna.
Gunna. The whole album. What are you listening to? Do you have a song?
On One Tonight.
Okay.
But I listen to a mixture. I won't say it's one artist, and I don't say like I like one specific artist. I would say I like only a certain amount of songs from him.
Okay.
And other artists, yeah.
Okay, like that. 5-a-side team, you can pick guys in the academy, you can put yourself in there, or you can pick first team players. Who's the five you're taking with you and you're like, we're beating anyone?
In goal, I'm gonna have to say David Raya, because he's been solid. Centre back, I'll say Gabriel.
Okay, over Saliba.
Very underrated.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So in goal, David Raya. Centre back, Gabriel. Right wing, or right, whatever.
Right mid.
Saka, right mid.
Okay.
Left mid. And I would have Odegaard.
Okay.
And then up front, me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're winning.
We're winning. We're winning.
Okay, I like that. Toughest defender you've had to go up against so far? Could be in training as well with the first.
Ooh. Gabriel. I'll say one of the PSG centre backs.
Okay.
Because they're like, he was strong. Like he did everything. I understand. Kicked me, bit me on my shoulder.
That's Suarez right there.
Yeah.
Man.
Bit me on my shoulder.
Did the ref see it?
Nah.
That's crazy.
It was off the ball. He pulled in my shirt, elbowed me.
Well, does that bother you when you're playing?
Kind of like, yeah. If it was before I scored, I would have had a horrible game. But I think because I scored, that was just like get away from me. But I think I dealt with it well as I was still in the game. But yeah, kind of it doesn't matter a bit.
Okay, and then final question. So you obviously now a scholar. What advice would you give to the academy players that come in behind you that hopefully are going to be in the position that you're in now?
I would say take every opportunity, and to never give up. Like even if you think, say you're not playing 1 week, you can always play the next week. Or even if you're having like a not so good spell, that you can always get back to your level. Yeah.
Wise words. I like that.
No, I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that. Yo, that's us done, boys. That's another episode.
First one. That was good, bro.
TSAP spots. I enjoyed that, So thanks again. Guys, like, share, subscribe. We're definitely going to get this one out on the YouTube for you guys. And that's the Sports After Party podcast.
Let's get it.
I'm a different type of rock star. I got class and I got Henny overflowing up my shot glass. And yeah, I know I'm not a keeper, but can you be my mama seater by the time I'm done with